Okay, welcome everybody. Welcome to Yoga Sculpt. I am Sara. Today we're going to start in child's pose. Put your weights top of your space. Bring the feet together, knees open. Sink those hips down towards your feet and then walk those hands in front. Maybe let the elbows bend, take the arms a little bit wider to broaden the back. Forehead reaching down. Give yourself a couple breaths here to just breathe. And you bring a little more pressure to your palms. Kind of sink your hips towards your heels. Begin to walk both hands towards the right corner and right side of your mat. Nice and easy, walk the hands over to the left side and left corner. Reaching hands out in front. As we come up to our tabletop, we'll just come all the way forward to our bellies. And then slide the hands out so our elbows are underneath our shoulders. We're pressing down through both palms and our forearms, lifting our chin and chest, legs straight out behind us. We'll inhale. And then exhale, chin to our chest, press into the ground to try to lift our hips, almost like a cat back on our forearms and shins. Rolling down through the spine, let the hips touch the floor as we lift our chin and chest. Inhale. Again, exhale, chin to chest. Press the hips up and away, cat back. Roll down, hips touch our mat, lifting our chest. Inhale, again, exhale, dropping chin to chest, press the ground away, cat back. Roll down through the spine, hips touch, lifting the head up. And then releasing our torso, press the hands underneath our shoulders, come up into tabletop. You can bring the hands closer if you need to. Moving through cat and cow here. To exaggerate the bend in the elbows or even tent the fingertips. Or tuck the toes, stretch out soles of feet. And one more round. Back to tabletop. Extending our left leg behind us, reaching right hand forward, palm facing in. Float the left leg, exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach straight out. Exhale, elbow, knee. One more time, inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow, knee. Inhale, reach. Finding tabletop. Right toe step back, left arm forward, palm faces in. Float the right leg, exhale, elbow, knee. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, elbow, knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow, knee. And inhale, reach. Back to tabletop. Tuck the toes, just hovering the knees and shins off the floor. Slight micro bend in our elbows. Press the feet back to high plank. And send the hips up, down dog. Pedal through the feet. Alternate the knees. And finding down dog. Feel free to keep the knees a little more bent. Pressing all 10 fingers down into the floor. See if you can bend the knees even more. Then start to stretch the legs out. We'll take that 2 more times. Knees bent. Stretch the legs. One more, knees bend. And stretch. Looking towards the top of our mat, finding our hands, come all the way up to a ragdoll. Feet nice and wide, knees stay bent. Grabbing our elbows or shoulders. Let your head, torso sway side to side. Maybe nod your head yes or shake it no. Switch and bring the other hand on top. Hands release, feet pretty wide. Keep the left hand down, open that right arm towards the ceiling. Start to roll the wrists. So if you want to curl the fingers or make a fist. Keep circling the wrist, take it into full arm circles. Go the other way. And switching, open the left hand. Again, you can curl just the fingers or a full fist as we circle the wrist. From the wrist, take it into the arm circles. Go the other way. And releasing toe, heel, feet closer all the way to touch. Chin to our chest, knees soft, rolling up one vertebrae at a time. We come to stand, roll the shoulders back and out of the ears. We're going to stand on our right leg and step the left toe and heel behind us. Heel touches down, hips are forward, a warrior one. You can kind of bend and straighten that front knee. Maybe walk that front foot towards the side. As you press into front leg, press into our back heel, reaching your fingertips up, warrior one. Sweep the hands back, bringing our right hand thumb on top, shoulders roll down. We'll hum a warrior, drawing our chest towards the inside of that right leg. You can look straight down and let our head be heavy. Bringing hands to our low back. Release the hands as they slide down the legs. Come back up, warrior one, reaching tall. Right knees and toes stay forward, open to a warrior two, and you can adjust that stance. Finding heel to arch alignment, reach those arms out. And we're going to inhale, squeeze the inner thighs together, stretch the arms and legs. Warrior two, press that right knee open. Two more, inhale, squeeze, stretch up. Exhale, warrior two, press down. One more, inhale, stretch up. Exhale, warrior two, extended side angle, elbow to our knee, reach that left arm high. Take that top arm all the way towards your ear, and a little more stretch. And we'll stand up, turn both feet to that side, take a wide forward fold, coming down. Let your head, your hips move, sway side to side. Warm up the hamstrings. We'll turn to our right, finding our low lunge, charge through our heel. Open twist, right arm reaching high. Bring that right hand back down, step back to high plank. From knees or toes, 3 push-ups, elbows hug in lower. Inhale, press up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Finding high plank, press through our heels. Sending hips high, down, dog. Knees bend, bring the feet to our hands, forward folds. Knees soft, roll all the way down, maybe a little bit faster, roll the shoulders down. Standing on our left leg, step the right toes and heels back, warrior one. Heel touches down, and you can kind of bend and straighten your front knee, or walk that left foot out to the side. Front foot flat, back heel down. Sweep the hands behind, left hand thumb on top, shoulders open, humble warrior to the inside of the left leg. Look down and let our head relax. Bringing hands to our low back. Release the hands, slide to the legs, come back up, warrior one, reach tall. Warrior two, open, keep those left knees bent, heel to arch alignment, you can adjust that stance wider. Inner thighs think of squeezing together, inhale, straighten everything, reach tall. Exhale, warrior two, press and open, two more, inhale, stretch and squeeze. Exhale, warrior two, last time, inhale, stretch. Warrior two, extend side angle, elbow to knee, right arm straight up. Bring that top arm to your ear, find a little more stretch. Standing tall, both feet turn to the side, wide forward fold, coming down. Couple breaths here, still warming up hips and hamstrings. Turning to our left foot, find your low lunge, charge that back heel, open twist, left arm high. Release that hand, step back, high plank. Front knees or toes, elbows hug in, 3 push-ups, lower, press back up, and lower. Press up, 1 more, lower, press up, tuck our toes, hips high, down, dog. This time, float your right leg high, stretch that heel leg, draw your knee to nose, come to your plank, float that leg, right leg high. Again, knee to your nose, come forward to your plank. Stretch that right leg high, step it through low lunge. Take your warrior one, bring that back foot and heel down, reaching fingertips high. Sweep the hands behind, right thumb on top, shoulders open. Humble warrior, come to the inside of the right leg. Hands to low back as we release our arms, come back up, warrior one. Warrior two, open out, just one. Inhale, stretch everything up. Exhale, warrior two, extend side angle, elbow to the knee, top arm all the way to our ear. Stand tall, both feet to that side, wide forward folds. Turning to the right foot, low lunge. Open arm twist, right arm high. Now from here, come to your side plank, turn on your left heel. Open that right arm high, step that right foot back, press the ground away. You're here, side plank for 3. High plank in 2, and 1. High plank, hold and breathe. Press right back to our down dog. Float that left leg, stretch that heel out and up. Draw our knee to nose, come forward towards plank. Inhale, left leg, stretch out and up. Knee to nose, plank, come forward. 1 more, stretch that leg high. Step through low lunge. Back foot comes closer, heel down. Warrior one, reach up. Sweep the hands back, left thumb on top, open the chest. Humble warrior to the inside. Hands to our low back, release the arms, come back up, warrior one. Warrior two, open the arms and legs just 1 time. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, warrior two, extend side angle, elbow to our knee, arm all the way overhead. Stand tall, both feet to that side, wide forward folds. Turn to our left foot, low lunge, open twist, left arm high. Keep reaching high as you take side plank, spin onto your right heel. Step that left foot back, press up. We're here, 3. High plank in 2, and 1. High plank, hold and breathe. Pressing back, down dog. Now come back to our high plank. We're gonna release to our forearms. Interlace those hands together. You can bend your knees a little bit, walk your feet towards your elbows, and take a dolphin. So start to send your hips back up, head gets heavy. Finding kind of a triangle here in the body. Now you can stay, hold and breathe, or take some dolphin kisses. Start to lift your chin, look towards your thumbs. Shift forward, tap your nose, and press back. Take that a few more times. Lift your chin and chest, come forward, press back. Maybe try 6 more on your own. Looking forward, shift, pressing back. Come forward, pressing back. 2 or 3 more, or stay where you are. Continue to breathe. Pressing back, maybe move through 1 more. Finding our dolphin, then press both hands straight into the ground. Press up into your down dog. Inhale our right leg out. Draw that knee to nose, shift forward. Send our right leg out. Knee to nose, step through low lunge. Now grabbing our weights, we're gonna come up to our crescent lunge, hug your elbows in. Step your back foot in a little bit closer, so you can start to kind of bend both knees. We're gonna reach our arms down, take bicep curls as we bend our knees, and come up. Bend. Now if you wanna add a little bit more, once you bend, when you come back up, tap your left foot in, then send it back and down. Come up, tap, back down, and tap. Or keep that foot where it is and bend and straighten your knees. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2, 1. Now step that left foot back, a little bit longer and wider. Taking our star, turn both toes to the corners, heels drop down. Reach your weights out and up. Now as we exhale, we're gonna horse and draw your elbows in towards your hips. Press up, star. Exhale, bend your knees and elbows, horse. Inhale, star, press up. Exhale, horse, 2 more. Inhale, star. Exhale, horse, 1 more. Inhale, star. Exhale, horse. Bring your arms together. We're gonna open and close. Open, now option if you wanna lift your heels, alternate. Lifting one at a time. Pressing open, think of your knees pressing open with your arms. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now this time we're gonna turn both feet to that side. Bend your knees, bring your weights down at the highest point. We're gonna start to bring our feet together. You can kind of bend your knees. We're gonna shift into our right foot, lift your left heel. So if you see it from the side, on my right foot, I'm gonna lift my left heel, I'm gonna tap my left toes behind me, squeeze heel to my hip, tap it down. Squeeze, tap it down. Squeeze, and I'm supporting myself on that right leg. Squeeze and down. Squeeze, extend. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step that left foot back in. You can kind of walk your weights and your feet back to the front. Step those weights down, step back to your high plank. From here, we're going to spin onto our left heel, step that right foot across, modified side plank, press your hips high. So right foot is crossing, left leg, and all we're going to do is bring our hand to our hip and think of pulsing your hips higher. Press up, up, away from the ground on your left foot for 5, 4, 3, we're going to try to take side plank, 2, 1. Now keep your hip high, reach your right arm up, send that right leg back, side plank. Hold those obliques for 5, 4, high plank, 3, 2, 1. High plank, press right back to your down dog. Give yourself a breath here. Inhaling our left leg up. Bend that knee to our chest. Come forward. 1 more. Left leg up. Knee to chest. Step it through. Low lunge. Grabbing our weights. Come to crescent lunge. Hands are in. Now step your back foot in a little bit closer. Palms are facing out, reaching down. Bicep curls. You bend both knees. Back up. Down and up. Or take that version. Bend as you straighten, tap your right foot in. Reach it back down and up. Down and up. Or keep that leg where it is. Straight up and down. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now step that right foot back a little bit longer. Find your crescent lunge. Open to star. Heels in, toes to the corners. Find your star, big X. On our exhale, horse, bend the knees, bend the elbows. Inhale, star, press out and up. Exhale, horse. Inhale, star. And horse. 4 more. Inhale. Exhale, horse. Inhale, star. And horse. 2 more. Press it up. And bend. Press up. Now finding our horse. Reach those arms out. Open. Close. Option to add the alternating heels. Open, open, close. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now as we stand tall, turn both feet to that side. Bend your knees, bring our weights down. Come to the highest point. Step your feet together. This time we're going to be standing in our left leg. Knee is bent. Tap those right toes behind us. Squeeze, extend. Squeeze, extend. Think of a ball between your knee. So you're trying to squeeze it closer and extend. 4, 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Bring your feet together. Walk your weights and hands to the top. Step those weights down. Step back to your half plank. Spin onto our right heel, right foot. Step the left leg across. Modified side plank. Left hand to our hip. Press your hip to your hand higher and pulse up. Press and press. For 6, 5, 4, side plank in 3, 2, 1. Now keep your hips higher. Left arm high. Step the left foot long. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High plank. Come right back down dog. We're going to release down to our tabletop, releasing our shins. We're going to come back to that forearms. So interlacing hands, or you can just stack one palm on top of the other. From here, we're just going to re-tuck our toes. We're going to start to lift our hips up. So kind of a hovering tabletop in our forearms. So begin to extend your legs a little bit longer, finding your dolphin, but take your feet further out to the sides. And all we're going to do here is we're going to start to bend our knees, let our hips drop, and extend. Bending our knees, let our hips drop low, and extend. Knees bend, and stretch. Knees bend, and stretch. 3 more. Bend, and extend. And 2, and 1. Now holding here nice and long. Step those feet closer together, finding our dolphin. Slowly bend our knees, coming back to that hovering forearm tabletop. Slowly release the knees and shins. Come back up to our palms, finding our tabletop. Step the left foot long. We're gonna spin open on our right knee. So pick that foot behind you, right hand underneath our shoulder, left arm high. We're gonna come all the way up on that right knee. So we're gonna press into that left foot. Now you can use your arms as a little bit of a balance. If there's any pressure on your knee, maybe roll a mat, or you can stick something underneath your right leg. But we're gonna see if we can kind of start to shift, lift up on that right side. See if you can step that left foot in. Maybe take a little balance, kind of bring it in, kick it back out. We're gonna try to hold our core here, back out. See if you can play around with it. Maybe you can hold it a little bit longer. And then you're just gonna step that left heel out in front of you, coming into your half splits here. So start to fold your nose towards that left leg. Finding that stretch. Give yourself a couple more breaths here. Now feel free to stay here longer if you like that stretch, or if there's any pressure on that right knee. Otherwise, keep that leg where it is, but start to sit yourself back up. Again, you can use your arms as a balance. We're gonna try to lift that left leg. So engaging your quad, your glutes, and your core. You're gonna try to lift that left leg straight up and back down. So lift and lower. Again, if you feel like you wanna just hang out in that stretch longer, take that. Otherwise, try to lift and lower. Maybe try 3 more. Lower, lift, and lower. Wherever you are, bring those fingertips back down. You can just kind of start to turn on that knee, or you can kind of lift your hips up, come back to your tabletop. We're gonna switch all that out. So we'll step our right foot long behind us, spin and kick those left leg behind us. Bring that left hand underneath our shoulders so we open to our modified side plank, and then coming all the way up on that left knee. You can bring that right foot in a little bit closer. Try to sit up nice and tall, engage that core. Maybe find that balance, step it back out. You can kind of balance, bringing it out. You can use your arms. Maybe you try to hold it. And then we're gonna make sure that that right foot and heel comes out in front. We'll begin to fold over, chest towards the leg, half splits. And just giving yourself a little pause here, take a few breaths. Again, feel free to stay here longer. You want to start to come all the way back up. You're going to really press down through your left leg, engage your core, your glutes, your right quad. See if you can lift that leg and lower. Lift straight up and down. So again, all you're going to do is think of lift and engage. You can use your arms. Maybe try 3 more. Lift and lower, or stay in that stretch. And then wherever you are, fingertips can come down, kind of unwind, come back to the front, find your tabletop. Tuck the toes, hips high, down dog, stretch it out. Bringing our feet up to our hands, top of our mat in space. Bend our knees, we're gonna grab our weights, come up. And then bending into our knees, finding our chair, weight to the heels. This time reaching our arms down, bringing our chest forward, just gonna take a little wingspan, open, close, open, and close, out and in. We're here, 4, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now keep those arms reaching straight down, bend your elbows, draw your elbows towards the ceiling, and back down. Squeeze up and down, up and down. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, Last 3, 2, 1. Now bending our elbows, we're gonna stand all the way up. And this time, reach your palms straight up, palms and weights are together. Standing nice and tall, you're just gonna start to dip your arms and weights behind you and press back up. Triceps down and up. Now, as you stand tall, you wanna add a little something. As you straighten your arms, maybe lift your heels. Lower your heels, bend your elbows, press straight up. Lower heels and arms up. Down, pressing up. For 6, for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower those arms back in. Bending our knees, we'll place those weights down off to the side. Take a little crouching curl. Release those hamstrings, releasing our head. And all right, take a seat, making sure those feet are still hip-width distance apart. We're gonna reach our arms forward, and we're just gonna start to lean back a little bit. So we're right on top of our pelvis. Keep those feet flat. We're gonna take an inhale. And then exhale, reach your arms overhead, still leaning back. And then inhale, sit all the way back up, reaching forward. Exhale, lean back, bring your arms overhead. Inhale, sit tall, reach forward. Exhale, lean back, arms overhead. Couple more, inhale, sit tall. Exhale, lean back, arms overhead. 2 more, inhale, sit tall. Exhale, lean back, arms overhead. 1 more, inhale, sit tall. Lean back, arms overhead. See if you can hold your arms and upper body. Start to bring your knees towards your chest. Hold here, boat pose, or maybe extend your legs at the same time. You choose where you're at today. Here for 5. We'll lower our feet in 4, 3, 2, slowly lower the feet. 1, separated. Arms, chest, come back up. From here, just continue to roll all the way onto our back. Arms can continue to reach forward. As we come down, slide those feet closer. Maybe windshield wiper the knees a little side to side. Make sure we find a neutral spine, low back. Pressing feet down into the floor. Inner thighs are gently drawing in towards each other. We're going to press up into our highest point, finding our bridge. Hold here, glutes are engaged, but think of pulling your heels towards your hips. So you start to feel an activation in your hamstrings. So rather than pressing into the feet and pulling away, think of squeezing and drawing your heels towards your shoulders. Keep your hips high. Hands can press into the outside of the legs or stay down. So hands and the legs will add just a little resistance. And you're going to open your knees, try to keep your feet flat, and close the inner thighs. Open and close. Open, close. This is full range. Close. 4, 5. Close. We'll pulse in 4. In 3, 2, and 1. Now as we open, try to press, especially into your hands. Press open and pulse. 8, 7, hips are still high. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those legs back towards each other. Slowly roll it down. The bottom, again, you can windshield wiper the knees side to side. All right, bringing our right knee into our chest. You can extend your left leg as long as feels comfortable. Finding a little stretch through that left hip. Maybe you can roll out the right ankle or kind of open and close. And bringing that right knee back towards the chest. Reach your arms floating off the floor, reaching towards our left leg. Begin to curl your upper body, nose towards your chest and squeezing your knee towards your chest. Float your left leg, hold here, and you're gonna try to take a little pulse up higher. Pulse, but still holding everything else. 4, 8, 7, crunch for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold here for 5, 4. Lower the leg in 3, 2, 1. Lower your left leg, lower your chest, wrap hands around that right shin. We'll take it into a hamstring stretch. You can bend that bottom knee if you'd like as we extend that right heel. We'll take it into a figure 4, cross that right ankle over our left knee, keeping that figure 4 shape, letting the legs fall to the left. So our right foot's gonna touch the floor, right knee is gently pointed towards the ceiling. See if you can open your arms out to maybe a goal post or a T. We'll start to kind of press into that left foot a little bit, using our core to bring the legs back to center and unwind, hugging our left knee to our chest. Extend that right leg as long as feels comfortable. You take a few breaths here. You can kind of open and close that left leg or just kind of squeeze towards our hip. Squeezing left knee straight in towards our chest. Begin to lift your upper body, curl your nose towards your knee towards your chest. Reach your arms out, hovering off the floor. Hover that right leg. And we're going to take that pulse again, lift higher. Pulse, squeezing up. We're crunching here for 6, 5, 4. Hold it in 3, 2, 1. Hold it nice and high. 5, 4, slowly lower the leg in 3, 2, 1. Lower the right leg, lower the chest, wrap around the left shin. Bottom knee can be bent or straight. Extend that left heel, hamstring stretch. We'll move into our figure 4, crossing left ankle over the right leg. Keep that figure 4 shape, legs falling to the right. So our left foot touches the floor, knee gently towards the ceiling. And then you try opening these arms out, T or goal pose. Pressing into feet. And slowly bring the legs back to the center. Unwinding, kind of shake it out, get a little rock side to side, or you can even rock the length of your spine a few times, kind of roll through, making your way up to a bound angle pose. So as we take our seat, feet coming together, knees opening nice and easy and wide, maybe a little rocking side to side. From here, we'll just begin to fold nose towards the legs. And just like in that child's pose at the very start, if our arms are kind of reaching out, or even if they're right underneath us, press into the palms a little bit more to kind of send your hips back. Maybe that helps lengthen the spine or let those feet and knees open. And just like that child's pose at the beginning, you can begin to walk your hands over towards the right corner, maybe up on our fingertips or even stack your palm. And if it feels okay here in that little side stretch and you want to kind of roll your head from one shoulder towards the other. We'll slowly switch it out, walk the hands over towards the left corner, left side. Maybe up on the fingertips or stack the other palm on top. And then as we fold, if it feels okay, roll from one ear over towards the other. Everything back to the center and front. Just slowly sitting ourselves up, just enough to kind of cross those ankles and feet. Just come to a little crouch and curl wherever you're facing. Feet about hip width distance apart. Begin to stretch those legs out a little bit more. Press the heels to the ground, head nice and heavy. The knees soften and bend even more. Just start to kind of roll up, let your arms hang. Once you come all the way up to stand, just roll the shoulders down and back. Standing a little bit taller, maybe kind of let those arms, chest, and everything be nice and wide. Shake it out. A couple breaths. Right. Good work, everybody. Thank you for joining me, and we'll see you next time. Stay well.